There's something I need to get off my chest. There's something I need to say. Because I continue to hear people talk about, you know, what's wrong with this world? What's wrong with all these people? But if we're all asking the same question, and we're all wondering why, then wouldn't the real issue be us? You and I? We should stop pointing the finger. We should stop pushing blame. We should start taking more responsibility. We should stop deflecting the pain. I'm not saying it's your fault. Let me make myself clear. But whoever said responsibility would be easy, whoever said it couldn't bring you to tears. For example, Sandy Hook, Connecticut. See, they said 27, but wasn't there 28? What we need in this world is compassion, but the very sight of his name fills our hearts with hate. Now you must understand what drives a man to commit such a tragedy, because see, we are no different. What we seek is the same, the only difference, our strategy. Don't we all long to feel important, significant, unique, and magnificent? So why the violence? I get it. You must wonder with the shrug. Realize there's two ways to get it. With a fist or with a hug. Either you inflict fear and use power to control people and the way they live, or you can understand them, give love, and learn to forgive. Now see, it baffles me, because when children are in pain and they react with violence, when we open our arms with love, their pain we silence. Now see, this could be the solution, but yet when they're older and do it, we tear them down and call it retribution. And we say it's because it's what they deserved, to be punished for what they do, and then we lock them in a cage like an animal in a zoo. See, men who desire control are just men who are filled with fear. Just because it seems like you're empowered doesn't mean I can't tell you just being a coward. Because fearless men give with no condition, no matter how badly mistreated. Because when you give love in this world, no matter what, you can never be defeated. So I challenge you to ask yourself one question: what more can I do? Now don't pass the buck or look over your shoulder. You should be looking inside of you. Because I know you want to make things better. However, change takes hard work, movement, and a whole lot of perspiration. Nothing great was ever achieved in this world with just motivation. Because with all that you say that you know, and with all that you say that you feel, if after all this time you still haven't done something, then ask yourself, what difference have you made? Exactly nothing. Now don't get offended, and please don't be upset, because those who do will usually do something they regret. Because I'm not putting you down. I'm not trying to make you feel less significant. Be more aware of how you're interpreting what I'm saying, because that's most significant. See, that's the issue. Most people don't know how to manage the way they feel, or they're thinking the issues are the outside world. It's really the inside. It's not them doing it, it's you that decides what's real. So accept that how you feel is up to you, and stop blaming your problems on the circumstance or the situation, because the issue will never be your money, your car, or never inconvenient precipitation. You don't notice when you're complaining and whining and doing all that bickering. Life is actually beautiful and shining bright, while others is just flickering. See, they're just trying to hold on. Life is literally dangling by a thread while you're laying there comfortable, sound asleep in your bed. Now, I'm not saying you have to be perfect, but you should at least be moving in the right direction. Because if you want to change anything in your world, you should start with your reflection. Because if you'd ask me what's wrong with this world, see, I would tell you it's me. All the responsibility I would take is mine, because when the challenge is bigger, there's more in me that I can find. And yet they tell me, and I'm sure you've heard it too, you don't have to take it so serious. It's not like one person can change the world. No one should feel that responsible. But why should I listen to you just because you think it's impossible? Possibility comes from a belief with total conviction. Just because you can't see it happening doesn't mean I can't have the vision. See, most people go after problems that they know that they can handle, just so they can sum up a bunch of satisfaction, even though they're really avoiding love, forgiveness, understanding, and compassion. It's like saying, hey, look, I'm out to the floor, but the roof is still leaking from up above. It's like saying you made all the money in the world, but you're still afraid to give unconditional love. So honestly, what's the point? Now, technically you're making progress and show you're making a difference, but are you making the difference, or are you just masking the truth and basking in an insignificant victory? Why don't you do something worthwhile, like change the world or try to make history? We all possess a mind and a soul, and and with it, unlimited potential. But only those who use it in toughest of times do we consider exceptional. See, as leaders, as peers, we must be the ones to confront our fears. Raise up those who love and those who hate. Compassion amongst the people is something we must create. So now I ask you, are you ready? More importantly, are you willing to make the love in this world lasting and fulfilling?